Hello everyone, welcome to One Connected Love. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Christina.
And we're true twin flames in union. And we're here today to bring another important video. And today we'll be discussing the dark night of the soul during your awakening process or your twin flame journey. So yeah, this is something that a lot of people experience. And first, we'll just touch on what is the dark night of the soul. So the dark night of the soul is generally a part of your spiritual journey that is experienced like after some sort of spiritual leveling up or a spiritual awakening. And it is the beginning of ascending into like a new level, a new you, like the birthing of a new you, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're always going to be you, but it's
Right.
really like a leveling up or releasing things that aren't in alignment with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like, so in short, it's a very good thing for you. It means that, on some level, it's the result of all of your spiritual work. It's the result of like your consciousness growing, evolving, ascending. So it's a good thing. A lot of people experience what they experience during the dark night of the soul may feel very scary. There are a lot of changes, which we'll get to here in a moment. But ultimately, in the end, it's a very good thing for you. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a time of like deep purification.
Right.
And what that means is that you're basically like a lot of things that were subconscious, that were kind of running in the background that maybe didn't feel good or like, upsets that you had. Those things are coming to the surface to be made aware of so that you can make new choices and release them, right? Like it could be an example of like an experience of a dark night of the soul. Would be like, if somebody's having like deciding to like make changes to their career or something like that, and like they start to get into a rut and like a lot of like upset feelings coming up. You might notice like this isn't aligning with me anymore, and like you're purging through a lot of uncomfortable feelings, right? Yeah, that's an example.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, you'll experience a lot of changes in your life, in your physical life, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and the most important thing to know is that it's okay. So if you're feeling like things are like no longer making sense in your life, you might be feeling like things that you used to enjoy, they're kind of falling away. Maybe you don't enjoy them as much anymore. Relationships are changing. Old relationships are going out, new relationships are coming in. It's important to know that it's okay. Like you will make it through this. It does pass, and it doesn't last forever, and there are ways to move through it more peacefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go into how to support yourself through the dark night of the soul.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the most important thing that you need to really come to terms with is about releasing control of how you think things are supposed to be. Because it's that resistance to change and that resistance to growth that keeps people stuck, right? And like prevents people from expanding into like where they're supposed to be.
Right. I can give an example in my own life. When I first awoke to the twin flame path, I had a spiritual awakening. I went through a dark night of the soul period, and my life seemed like it was flipped upside down. Lots of things no longer making sense. And it's exactly that. Is like all of the things that I used to enjoy, they lost meaning in a way where I couldn't connect to them in the same way. I couldn't connect to people in the same way. But also at the same time, I felt like I felt better when I just let go of all of that. When I didn't try to grasp at things and hold on. And it'd be the same for you. Surrendering into the flow of what is happening Again, it's not forever. Some of those things that served you on your journey before will come back. But it's safe to just surrender to the flow of what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Like if something is really in alignment with you, you can't lose it.
Right, exactly.
You know? So it could just be that you're being invited to let go of control and like be open to like a new version of that thing, or like a new energy, the next level of your life to unfold.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So another thing that is happening during the dark night of the soul is there is a lot of energy that is like Christina said, a lot of things coming up to be healed, lots of energy going out. And this, you may feel things like lethargic, you may feel tired, you may have headaches, body aches, those sorts of things. So something that will help you move through this a lot more peacefully is to nurture yourself a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think, on my journey, I don't recommend this for everyone, but this is kind of what I felt guided to do for me. You follow your inner guidance, right? But for me, an example is I used to eat a lot of chocolate because I was moving through a lot of energy, and a lot of things felt very hard and sluggish to move through for me. And chocolate, having it in moderation helped me balance my energies back out. I also would relax. I would nap a lot. I would sleep a lot. But that's what my heart was telling me to do. And that felt really good and really supportive through the process.
Yeah, anything that you can do to just really treat yourself well, within your means and within reason, right? But like nurturing yourself, right? Like giving yourself also space to feel your feelings. This is essential, right? I think like, especially when a lot of people start on their spiritual awakening and start on their twin flame journey, the biggest shift for a lot of people is learning how to feel their feelings, because that is not really something society teaches or invites. And so the best thing you can do is, give yourself that space to feel your feelings. Maybe a meditation practice, maybe a journaling practice, anything that you need to do to really get in touch with how you actually feel.
Right. I want to say in terms of like nurturing as well, another thing that's happening during the dark night of the soul is kind of like your cup is being emptied of the old. And it's also a good thing when you feel ready to like consume things that are of good spiritual energy. Like you said, meditation is very good to fill your cup back up and give you that boost you need. One other thing that our next point is like, have compassion for yourself. It's a very important time on the spiritual journey, and it is a big change. It's a big transformation and leveling up. And the best thing to know is that you didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
This is a good thing, and just go easy on yourself.
Absolutely. Like, just be patient with yourself. When you're moving through a lot of feelings, you might need, more time to do things than you normally would. And that's okay,
Yeah. I feel like there's one other point that is really important here, and again, this process is an awakening process to like deeper parts of yourself inwardly. And during this process, it's important to begin to learn to discern and listen to your inner guidance. Really pay attention to what your inner self, your heart, right, is asking for.
Yeah.
Your heart knows what you need. It knows it knows what you need for nurturing, to feel good, to feel peaceful, when not to overexert yourself. And it's real important just to listen to your guidance at that time.
Yeah, exactly. And don't be afraid to claim support. There's a lot of resources available to you if you're moving through a spiritual awakening and you're moving through a dark night of the soul. There's a lot of resources that can help you. If you really need support, like need extra help emotionally and processing your feelings, working with a therapist or a coach, that's super helpful as well. Whatever you need to like have the support to feel supported. Yeah.
Right. Good. I think that feels pretty complete. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like content like this, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that button below. And once again, we are Daniel and Christina, and we are Ascension coaches. If you're experiencing a dark night of the soul and you need support, we would love to support you. We do private coaching. We also do group coaching and private readings also if you need support on your journey. Check out the link below to our website, oneconnectedlove.com, to see our services. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Take care.